Egg prices in the U.S. hit a new record high last month, $6.23 a dozen. That's despite a drop in wholesale prices and no outbreaks of bird flu.
The record prices are critical as we are just over a week away from Easter now. Jay Berglund is the CEO of Aegis Foods and an expert on eggs, and he's joining us now to talk a little bit more about what's happening with the egg industry. First of all, nice to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so talk about where things stand right now, because I'm told the prices continue to go up. Consumers are definitely feeling it. Are things going in the wrong direction?
Well, the wholesale prices have stabilized. Supply has been okay because of the reason you just pointed out. There have not been any more outbreaks of avian influenza. If you think about a grocer, if they have an $8 price on the eggs because they paid $6 for them, they certainly don't want to lower them to $4. They'd like to sell the product, but Easter demand is pushing that up. So we're in a situation where we've got moderately higher prices that will probably fall a little bit after the Easter holiday.
So what can be done to kind of, insulate the egg producers and the egg industry from these wild swings that we're seeing? I know bird flu, it spreads. There were millions of chickens that were put down because of it. What can be done in the future for issues like this?
It's been a struggle. In fact, this particular strain of avian influenza has been in Europe for 20 years, and they've been fighting with it and haven't come up with a solution. Vaccines are kind of limited. One of the ways that the industry has been dealing with trying to prevent spread of it is to increase and improve biosecurity, which is when you walk into a hen house, you have to be scrubbed down, you have to have UV lights, negative air pressure in the barns. But no one's actually come up with one really good solution for it. Even vaccines are limited in what they can accomplish. So I think we're going to be stuck with it for a little while.
Yeah. We've been focused a lot on tariffs and how it affects so many products that are coming into our country, but I'm wondering how much help, I don't know if it's from the Department of Agriculture or governmental help, egg producers are receiving to try to keep those prices down.
So imports is problematic because there's not that much extra supply from other countries available. What we do bring in, we tend to use for liquid eggs, like you heard of imports from Turkey and Korea coming in. But those are all used to make further processed liquid egg type products. It's not going to help for the eggs on the shelf.
Jay, your firm's in South Holland, and you guys kind of work on attempting to kind of help ensure the safety of eggs through pasteurization. Talk a little bit about that.
Sure. We use just warm water. It's a patented process and FDA approved that allows us to kill any bacteria or virus that's inside the egg without changing the flavor or performance characteristic of the egg. And while it kills salmonella, it would also kill any virus, avian influenza virus that would be found inside the egg. Not that there's a lot of that out there, but in case anybody was concerned about it.
Okay. And before you go, I know you mentioned that you think after Easter prices may go down a bit. Any idea, 10%, 20%? What's your forecast?
Those numbers are possible, maybe even probable, but they're contingent because if avian influenza comes back and we have a bunch of outbreaks, we could be right back in the same boat within a matter of a couple weeks.
Okay.
It's like predicting the stock market. Jay Berglund from Aegis Foods, which is based in the south suburbs. Thanks for being with us.
My pleasure.